do this!
Locked and loaded.
We can do this!
Locked and
Engaging.
loaded.
Lay down some fire for me.
I've got you cover fire.
So nice. Move in and do some damage.
What?
I can't move.
Right, victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike.
Fire Carnival!
So nice. Move in and do some damage. Slide.
Okay! Here comes the pain!
Scream Edge.
This team never loses!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what they're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire Carnival!
I'll
Shadow
send them for a
Strike.
loop!
Side splash. Early bird.
This team never loses!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Open fire! Follow me!
I've got you cover fire.
Splinter.
Leave it to me.
Shadow Strike.
Wild spin!
Side splash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early bird. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep your rhythm going.
Rising Blade! Assault Hammer!
And it's dead!
Tornado Blade!
Let it
Yeah, you're on top of this now. Shadow Strike.
Furious Blast! Victory is ours!
We got him. Let's move.
What? They've seen us! Punch first! Ask questions later!
Got it. Now, it's my turn. Got it.
Wild spin!
Slide. Splinter.
Blade flow!
Nice.
that's what I
Move
need.
in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Upper hand. Yeah.
Trash
Early
talk!
bird. That. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow Strike.
Trash talk!
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got.
Fire Carnival!
Slide! Splinter! Scream Edge! Side Splash!
Rising Blade! Didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
Early Burn! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide! Splinter!
Flame Grenade!
Blast!
Rising Blade! Now, close it and clean up.
Shadow Strike! Upper Hand!
Fire Carnival!
Nice! Move in and do some
He
damage.
never loses.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight!
Fire Carnival!
Scream is nice! Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow Strike!
Hit him again for me!
Side Splash! Shadow Runner!
And it's down! We can
Upper
lay
hand.
Blade!
Sliding Splinter!
Didn't see that coming.
I'll take him
Gun him
down.
down.
Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
All right, it's on.
They're off
Lock
guard.
and loose.
Stagger them with a melee.
Fire Carnival!
I'll send them for a loop.
Scream Edge! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
What's
Side
the
Splash! Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Don't worry, I'm all over this.
Upper hand.
Fire down!
This team never loses.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack
Now,
up
fire
close.
Carnival! Slide! Now! Melee attacks! Side Splash!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Now, Mindshare! Early Bird! Sliding Splinter! It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire. Follow me.
Adventure cover
Slide!
fire!
Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Watch me lay into him!
Side Splash!
Blast!
Early Bird!
Rising Blade.
Slide!
Assault hammer!
Pending down.
Flame grenade!
Weaken him and lay in.
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size.
Side
Furious blast! Ah!
Wild spin.
Shadow strike. Upper hand.
Fire carnival.
Sliding. Flicker.
Trash chuck.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Iron prison. Flame cloak.
Now
Appreciate
that's what I need.
Trash chuck.
Got
Give
it.
it to me.
Upper hand.
Wild
Shadow
shadow.
strike. Slide.
Give it to me. Sorry. I can't seem to get fired
Shadow
up.
runner.
Flame grenade! Power dive! Defensive stance! Easy now. Play it safe with an aura.
Side slash.
Trash chuck. Pending
Upper
down.
hand.
Weaken him and lay in.
Sliding. Flicker. Nice. Move in and do some
This team
damage.
never loses.
Let's keep it up. What if they've seen us?
Open fire! Follow me!
Upper hand. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike.
I'll send him for a loop!
Wild down.
Scream edge.
Fire carnival.
Rising flame! Alright, you're in for it!
Slide. Flicker.
Assault hammer!
Stop now. Melee attack. Side slash.
Furious blast! This team never loses!
Nice work.
some!
Punch
Let's
her.
see what you've got. Now it's my turn. Slide! Fling 'em! Scream edge! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain! Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up! Defensive
burn.
stance!
Tough. Touch me up. Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
They've seen us!
Target in sight! Now, melee attack!
Carnival!
Die!
Here comes the pain! Assault hammer!
Finished yet?
Side slash!
Bombardier!
Now that's how you take. You can do it! Early bird!
Wild
Slide!
Close in!
First grenade!
Suck nice! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow strike!
Fire Carnival!
Upper hand! Slide! Flicker! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
strength!
I think even my cooking got better.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
We can do this!
Weaken them just to be safe! Fire Carnival!
Shadow Strike!
Yes! Hit him again for me!
On it! Take this!
Slide! That's what attention of. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
On it! Take this!
Side slash!
Flame grenade!
That's what attention of. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
On it! Take this!
Wild Snake!
Shadow Strike!
Appendage down! Weaken him
Upward
again.
hand! Scream Edge!
Fire Carnival!
Splinter! Side slash appendage destroyed! Move in and strike!
Wild
Now that's how to evade. You can do it! Sliding Slinger!
Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
All right, it's on.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Let's see him chew on this.
Slide! Splinter!
Fire carnival!
Nice! Move in and do some
Okay,
damage!
here comes the pain.
Adrenaline going!
Side
Well,
blast!
bang! Bombardier!
Power dive.
Early bird!
Flame grenade.
Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain. Who's next? None dare stand against us.
Shadow strike!
Wow! Bang!
Upper hand! Side slash!
Rising flame. This team never loses.
Nice work!
We can do this.
Locked and loaded!
Early bird! Shadow strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Fire carnival!
Defensive stance.
That put a dent in him.
What?
Move in
Assault
and keep
hammer!
them going!
Rising flame.
Finished yet?
Shadow runner!
Wow! Bang!
Sliding! Splinter! Shadow strike! Nice!
Wild
Move
dance!
in and do some damage!
Okay, here
Side
comes the pain.
slash!
Finished yet?
Upper hand! Slide!
Fire carnival!
Move in and do some damage!
Victory is ours.
Nice work!
fire! Follow me!
I've got your cover fire.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it!
Track chuck.
Slide! Nice! Move in and do some
Okay.
damage!
Here comes the pain!
Yet.
Side slash!
Wild down. Attack. Close in.
This is for you.
Upper hand! Side slash!
Rising flame! Now, close it and clean up!
Early burn!
Defensive stance!
Now it's my turn! Slide!
Not finished yet.
Green edge!
Fire carnival.
Side slash!
Bombardier.
Tough! Touch me up! Upper hand!
Not finished yet.
Slide! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow strike! Side slash! You're tough! Touch me up!
Not finished yet.
Slide!
Wild spin.
Use an aura! Get control of the
Fire
battle!
carnival.
Upper hand! Side slash!
Hit him again for me.
This team never loses!
Let's keep it up.
chew on this.
Side flex.
Flame grenade!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. be like this. Use an aura! Get control of the battle! Fire Carnival! Shadow Strike! Got that for the distance. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Right! Now, close in and clean up! Assault hammer!
My turn!
Flame grenade! They didn't see that coming. Gun him down! Rising flame!
Bandage down! We can lay in!
Okay, it's time to attack.
Rising flame! They didn't see that coming. Gun him down!
I'll take him down!
First grenade!
Now, melee attack!
Flame grenade!
Slide! Flicker!
Rising flame!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Hup! 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 All right, it's on.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Die!
Trash chuck!
Shadow Strike!
Bombardier!
Slide! Flicker!
Fire Carnival!
Scream Edge!
Not finished yet!
Side Slash!
Rising flame!
Touch me up!
This is for you!
Lost all neutralized! Switch to close range combat! Slide! Flicker!
Trash chuck!
I have to stay in this! Help me!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Nice!
Assault hammer!
Not finished yet!
First grenade!
Scream Edge!
Flame grenade! Who's next? None dare stand against us!
Bombardier!
I have to stay in this! Help me!
Okay,
Fire
here comes the
Carnival!
pain!
Primer!
Wild Spin!
Side Slash!
Trash chuck!
Shadow Strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain! Who's next?
Iron
None dare stand against us!
Slide! Flicker!
Not finished yet!
Side Slash!
Wild Spin!
Upper hand!
Rising flame!
They're tough. Touch me up!
This team never loses!
Let's keep it up!
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Use an aura!
Rising
Get
Blade!
control of the battle!
Assault
Shadow
hammer!
Strike!
Don't worry, I'm all over this.
Fire! Slinger!
Wild smash!
Suck that!
Not finished
Move
yet.
in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow! Sliding! Slinger!
Wild dash! Wild smash!
Victory is ours!
Let's keep it up.
Alright, it's on.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for me.
Fire carnival!
Rising Blade! Assault hammer! Flame grenade! First in, first to win! Attack the force!
Alien scum!
Primer! Nice. Move in and do some damage. Slide! Slinger!
Watch me lay into it.
Now, melee attacks!
Let's keep it up.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight!
Wild smash!
Shadow Strike!
Fire carnival!
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Rising Blade!
Not finished yet.
Side
Assault
slash!
hammer! Blast them before they get
Target
up!
in sight!
First grenade!
Got him! Lay down
Let's see
some
him
cover
chew on
fire!
this!
Die!
Victory is ours!
Nice work.
Alright, it's on.
Engaging!
Lock and load.
Lay down some fire for me. Sliding! Slinger!
Fire carnival!
Flame grenade!
Side
Wild
slash!
smash!
Early bird!
Alien scum!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Shadow Strike!
Wild dash!
Let's move.
Did they see us?
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
Carnival!
Side slash. Scream edge! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper
Didn't see
hand.
that coming. Gun him down.
I'll take him down! Fire! Side cover fire!
More enemies.
Trash tuck!
Slide.
Clear!
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now get in close.
Watch out.
Trash
Early
tuck!
bird.
Fire!
Scream and appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash. Upper hand.
Ready! Get your adrenaline going!
Now I'm feeling it.
Slide. Flicker.
Wild spin!
Shadow strike.
Hey, lay off!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Side slash.
Don't worry. I'm all over this.
Bombardier!
Assault
Scream
hammer.
and appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Upper hand.
Fire!
Flicker. That's how you bait. You can do it. Shadow strike.
Yes. Now get in close.
Trash tuck! Appendage down! We can lay
Flicker. Scream edge.
Rising flame.
Side slash. Upper hand. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Hey, lay off!
Shadow strike.
Fire carnival!
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
We can do this.
Blast and loop!
Shadow strike.
Rising flame.
Appendage
Assault hammer.
Move in and strike.
Watch me lay into it!
First grenade.
Use an aura. Get control of the
Flame
battle.
grenade.
Side slash.
This team never loses.
Nice work.
They've seen us!
Open fire.
Nice. Move in and do some
Okay.
damage.
Here comes the pain. Didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
Side slash.
Flame
Shadow
grenade.
strike. Upper hand. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide. Flicker.
Power down.
Wild snap! I toppled him! Close in! Wild
Side slash. Nice. Move in and do some
Flame.
damage.
trash tuck!
Early bird.
Fire carnival!
Scream at now. Melee attacks. Shadow strike.
Fate dealt us these cards, so we have to play them.
That's right. Remember that strength. They're all dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson,
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma,
Right. We tried. Looks like survival of the fittest it is. Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth, I'm guessing there's a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway.
they've seen us!
Follow me!
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Side slash! That sent him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this! Blast them before they get up!
Alien scum!
Let's
Upper
see him
hand.
chew on this!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Side slash.
Rising blade!
Shadow strike.
Lord,
Fire Carnival!
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
not possible.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu, oh, go on, escape! Friends! Friends, not leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Lynn. What do you think, Rook?
Finally! Dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato? Huh. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new guy, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean! Mean and cruel! Tatsu definitely not potato! Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen! Prone never listen! On Nopon rude days, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger! Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears?
Yes, Prone!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent! If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll peel.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get Nopon's sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone show up and quickly hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
Their buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change. Then you'll help Tatsu? Protect Tatsu? Oh, happy day! It's settled then. In return, Tatsu will accompany friends back to their village.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vandal. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy! New friends are friendliest friends ever! I know! Tatsu has special thank you gifts for friends for saving Tatsu's life! Tatsu will lend it to friends for free!
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory? There is a better way. Friends, this is your lucky day. Presenting Follow Ball! Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Now it's my turn! Sliding Slinger! Scream Edge!
Trash!
Side Slash!
Deer!
Alien scum!
Iron Prison! Fire Carnival!
Early Bird!
Hit him again for me!
All right, you're in for it.
Yeah, on top of the
Rising Blade! Okay, here comes the pain.
Wow! Extended death! Weaken him and lay in!
Shadow Strike!
Hey, lay off! Hey, lay
First
off!
grenade!
Trash truck!
Yes! Now get in close!
Side Slash! Now, melee attacks!
Okay, here
Slide
comes the pain.
Almost down.
Scream Edge!
Buck deer!
Rising Blade!
West!
Rising Blade!
Hit harder! Fire Carnival!
Rising Blade!
Shot Knife! Move in and do some damage! Shadow Strike!
Okay, here comes the pain. Rising Blade!
Upper Hand!
Rising Blade!
Sliding down! Melee attacks!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Early Bird!
What? Got him!
Offensive
Cover
stance! Let's see him chew on this.
Side Slash!
Flame grenade! Rising Blade!
Primer! Scream Edge! That's intense.
This team never
Move in and
loses.
keep the rhythm
Hope I
going.
didn't get in the way.
before they get up!
I've got you covered, fire.
First grenade! Flame grenade! Rising flame! Now, close it and clean up! Rising flame! Rising flame! Rising flame!
Shadow strike! Now, melee attacks! Slide!
This team never loses!
Nice work!
All right, it's on.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
This is for you.
Early bird!
Fire carnival!
Rising flame!
Shadow
Now,
strike!
close it and clean up!
Lay into
Blast them before they get up!
Target in sight!
payload!
Scream edge!
This team never loses!
Let's hope I didn't get in the
True on
way.
any planet.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got.
Fire!
Rising flame!
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Blast them before they get up! First grenade!
Finished yet?
Flame grenade!